So sometimes I can't believe just how stupid the planet is that I was born into. I actually can't believe how stupid this is right now. There's this person named Jesus who is God. Okay. And you can hear his personal voice on a daily basis. Every human worldwide can. Wow. So why don't people know it? And why don't people do this? And why don't people talk about it? It's insane. There is nothing more insane than human beings not knowing the personal voice of their creator. That has to be the most insane thing I've ever heard of. And yet that is clearly the case of this planet, unless people just aren't saying anything. So there's only one of two options. Either the 7+ billion people on this planet don't know the personal voice of God, or secondly, they do know the personal voice of God in some quantity, but they're just not confessing it to the entire world. Either of those two positions is sinful and cowardly and despisable beyond reason. I will not lie, and anyone who's honest about the political situation, the so-called males are idiots. Let's be honest about the average grown man of sufficient age that could and should know the personal voice of God and be speaking it prominently and, regularly on planet Earth. Okay? It's nowhere. It's insane. Okay? It's just absolutely insane how many men are drunk on every stupid thing under the sun except the personal voice of God. So let's not kid ourselves, okay? Let's not kid ourselves. Much of the church in the world has completely missed this concept and this teaching. Oh yeah, like it's just insane. How many churches on the earth just taught people things from the Bible, but they didn't tell people how to hear the personal voice of God. Okay. Once again, the planet is insane. It's totally lunatic, and it's totally disappointing as far as man is concerned. So, number one, God is never disappointing. God is always satisfying. God is always pleasing. God is always perfect. God is always the best person that you ever hear from, ever hang out with, ever spend time with. Human beings who are made in the image of God, but born in sin, are completely disappointing compared to God. Okay? I just can't believe that I live in the stupidest planet of all time. I actually can't believe how bad this is. I can't believe that people are so duped into unbelief and godlessness and humanism, like the only thing that the average person knows how to do today is how to look around at other humans that they can see and hear and touch and criticize them or listen to them or follow them or, humans, them. And there are extremely few people that are saying, "Thus saith the Lord." Did you catch that? Did you catch the number one epidemic on planet Earth today that is the greatest tragedy of humans of all time? No one knows the personal voice of God. And secondly, no one is saying, "Thus saith the Lord." Man, Jesus actually said that the day of his return was going to be just like the day that the flood of Noah hit planet Earth. And guess how many people were destroyed in the flood of Noah? Billions. It's like, God is everything. God demands to be loved and worshipped and sought more than anything in this universe. And so if people do not know the personal voice of God and share it confidently, okay, in this world, then it's what you call rampant idolatry. This is what's creepy to me. It's like, well, this is exactly what happened. Okay. Because there are more humans on this planet than ever before, and more technology than ever before, people thought, hey, we can just take care of each other. We can just be happy and comfortable and solve all of our problems and get all of our needs met and satisfy ourselves just by being humanistic and using technology. And the answer is no. You cannot even come close to satisfying yourself, because human beings were created for a personal relationship with God. Every human being who has ever existed, including this lost fellow, every human being who has ever existed secretly wants to have conversations with God. You want to know the personal voice of God, and you want to have dialogues with God like Moses did. That's what you really want. That's what every human being wants, and it's possible. I'm just like, oh, what a stupid planet. What a stupid planet. Monkey see, monkey do. Stupid people that just think to themselves, if I can't see it, if I can't, touch it, then, oh my gosh. So, once again, people are very, very stupid. God is not. Now, when people really give their lives completely to God and are totally devoted to seeking God like Daniel was in the Bible, God actually does give us wisdom. And He does talk to you. And He does fix your whole being. It's just incredibly stupid planet. But the problem is the facades have, it's all cheap junk. I walk through a matrix of automobiles and houses. And no one cares. I'll tell you one thing, I don't care. Secretly, no one cares about dead possessions. They parade themselves, they present themselves. And then, of course, people idolize, their wife and their kids and their family and all this shit. And it's just, that's the most despisable thing of all.